Good afternoon, everyone. Jonathan Davis here with Davis Autosports. We have a special one for you guys. This is a 1998 GMC Sierra 1500 SLE extended cab short bed Z71. Absolutely incredible condition. One owner, Carfax certified truck, flawless history, all service records, GMC dealer serviced with 37,000 original and documented miles. Garage kept since day one. Probably the most original, lowest mileage, cleanest truck inside out and undercarriage that you're going to find. Here at Davis Autosports, we have sold this generation GM pickup truck and SUV over the years, tons of them. We actually have a few two-door Tahoe and Blazers that we're currently restoring. Also want to apologize in advance. I do not have my Steadicam today. I apologize for that, so I'll try to be as stable as possible. But these trucks do not come out on the market in this condition. They're absolutely great trucks, as I'm sure you're well aware, very sought after and becoming nearly impossible to find. And as mentioned, one owner, 37,000 miles. Undercarriage looks brand new, interior looks new, exterior, as you'll see in this 4K video, is absolutely amazing. So I want to start off by saying this truck is 100% original. The paint, the panels, everything is original. There's been no paint work, no body work. All the bumpers, the trim, the lights, the emblems, the license plate bracket, the wheel arches, the mirrors, the handles, everything is the way this truck left the factory. The wheels underneath of the truck is all original, minus a brand new set of shocks, which are the proper Bilstein shocks for the Z71. This thing is absolutely incredible. First thing I want to do is show you guys, instead of you guys taking my word. This is a paint meter. It reads the millimeter thickness of the paint. Factory paint is going to read between 4 and 5.5. So we're going to go ahead and paint meter the whole truck for you. That's 4.8. 4.8. 4.8. Very consistent. 4.48. 4.82. 4.84. GM did a hell of a job painting their trucks. 4.76. You don't get that nowadays. 4.3. 4.4. 5.1. 4.9. 4.9. 4.92. 4.8. 4.4, 4.4 again, 4.8, 5.1, 5.1, 4.9, and 5.0. 100% original. Every panel is also the original panel, obviously. So just to find one this original, no body work, no paint work, even from small mess ups. It's just, it's a beautiful truck. So without further ado, we are shooting this in 4K. So if you have the ability to watch it in 4K, please do so. I'm going to go ahead and go through the entire exterior, show you every nook and cranny, just to show you how nice this truck actually is. Keep in mind on this hood, it is all original. And one of the most impressive parts is there's literally, I mean, there's one chip there and 2 chips there. I'll scan the entire hood. Original chrome bumper. All the lights are original as well. All with the proper stamping. So we got the truck in probably 2 weeks ago. Maybe actually 3 weeks ago. First thing we did was we ran through our service department, checked all the fluids. This thing did not have a rear main seal leak, oil pan leak, valve cover leak, zero leaks from the differentials, transmission, transfer case. I mean, absolutely incredible. That never happens. All the fluids were good, all up to date. The Bilstein shocks we still have, we'll give you the original ones. They're actually in great condition, but for us just to get that fresh pop of yellow and blue just to tie everything in, and you'll see those in the picture in the listing. But the original ones are in incredible condition, but they're from 98, so we went ahead and replaced those. I mean, just absolutely garage kept. Original seal on the windshield, original belt moldings. These handles are original. This rubber trim around here always dry rots. Usually have a Z70, or excuse me, a Suburban or GMC Yukon over there, and this whole seal is dry rotted, which is completely normal. All the glass is original. Black trim's original. I mean, look at the rockers. These are reflections that you're seeing from the asphalt. All those little white things are just, that's all reflections. If you look, not a speck on it. Usually, even when this trim is decent from away, when you look up close, it's usually is pitted and starting to peel, and not the case at all. Just truly remarkable. I don't think you're gonna find one single dent or ding anywhere. That's the original Z71 sticker, original wheel arches. Wheels are in beautiful condition. Nice rubber all the way around. See, nice beautiful new Bilstein shock. A little bit of pop. Do have one small tiny little scratch here, and some of these, just because of the size, by the time you touch them up, sometimes it can make it look worse. So the few that I'm going to point out on the truck, if you want us to touch them up with the pewter paint and a little bit of clear on top of it and buff it out, we'll do that at no cost. Some people don't like touch ups, so whatever you guys want us to do, we'll be more than happy to do so. Bottom of the doors, well, I guess while we're here, the rockers, we have a ton of pictures while it's on our scissor lift that you'll be able to see the rockers, the frame, the floor pan. It's the cleanest GM truck out of any for this era I've ever seen underneath. The floor pan is flawless. The frame, we have pictures of the frame when we took off a slight layer of the factory coating just to see the condition of the frame. So those are going to be in the listing. So when you look at the listing, you'll see pictures where we sanded some off so we can inspect the frame, and then we did a light coat of black paint, which you'll see all that in the pictures. To find a hood on these with original paint like this, I mean, this hood looks like it belongs on a 2024 truck. It's that nice. So what I was mentioning, when we first got this thing in, we ran it through our service department, then it went to our reconditioning department where they did a very light wet sand on it. Usually we start off with about 1,500 or 2,000 grit on our wet sanding process. This thing was so clean that we just did a 3K, which is a 3,000 grit on some panels, and some we didn't even have to wet sand at all. We just compounded, polished, and buffed it. And the end result, as you see, is beautiful. But you're only going to get this result if the paint was already in good condition. Factory mirror right there. That's just from the AC condenser. There's the uncle. That's the uncle. We're getting ready to redo that. That's going to get a full build. LS engine, turbo setup, everything. We'll have that documented on our Instagram and everything for you guys. And check out the wheel. $265, 75, 16, so one size up from factory. The tailgate, although, let me give you some good views of it. Very, very straight. You got a chip there. You got a chip there. A little guy there. It's something very faint right there. And you have that guy right there. And you have that. Other than that, she's beautiful. Original factory chrome bumper, factory top. Spare tire still brand new. Look at the marks on the tire. Hitch is in beautiful condition. Tons of pictures of the undercarriage, so you guys can check those out on the site. We've lifted the bed, zero rust whatsoever. A couple light scratches, probably from this, but bed's in great condition. No rust, zero. There's zero rust on the whole truck. Just a very naturally clean engine bay. We didn't do anything crazy to it at all. Light works. Insulation's in perfect condition. All the push pins are in place. I mean, this thing is incredible. So we'll go ahead and get to the inside. Let me show you guys the roof real quick. Whoa. A couple little bugs on here. Those are all bugs. That noise is the paint meter. What? The condition of this paint up here is the same condition as this side. It's not thinning at all. Perfect gloss. That's just from my rag. Inside of this thing is incredible. One thing to note, all the buttons have zero wear. They all look brand new. Usually this tweeter grill is either popped off because it has 3 or 4 clips, not clips, but built-in tabs, excuse me. Same thing with this speaker grill. Usually this is worn out and sort of nasty. The stalks are never that nice. Steering wheel is perfect. 12 o'clock is perfect. There's no wear, there's no grime, there's no stickiness. Vents are perfect. Bottom of the doors are perfect as well. Rockers, dog legs, corner cabs. We have pictures of all that. Seats are perfect. All the lumbar and power seats work exactly as they should. Seat belt is spotless. And just look at the weather stripping. Check this out. So the carpet is perfect. Look how clean the pad is. We do have, they're not in the truck right now. They're in our detail facility. We do have the factory GM gray rubber mats as well, and they're just as clean as this. They're perfect. While we're here, let's go ahead and this upholstery, sort of that velour, and it can look like it has a stain based on how it's last wiped. So that's throughout the whole truck. If you see variations, that's literally just the material. This truck has never been smoked in. There's zero odors. I don't smoke. I won't buy a vehicle that smells like smoke. Cigarette lighter's never been used. And this material, if you smoke in it, you can't hide it, because one little small ash on this stuff is gonna burn it. Creates a black little mark. Look how clean all the buttons are. They're absolutely perfect. Usually these get sticky and nasty. $37,541 dash. No cracks. No dye coming off. Let me go ahead and start the truck. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the AC on. Pretty warm here today. We have all the books and manuals. Go ahead and give you guys a shot of the codes. You can pause that if you want to get them. Have all three keys with the truck. Headliner, visors, that's a factory indentation right there. This is all original and it's 100% perfect. Go ahead and get out and show you the other side. .57 sounds perfect. Maybe a little bit of dirt underneath here, but not even dirt. Perfect all the way around. pockets on the back of the seats. Obviously nothing's ever been in those. I mean, honestly, as nice as this truck is, the odometer, if someone had never drove it and had 5,000 miles on it, 2,000, 3,000, you really couldn't contest it condition-wise, especially for the age. White lithium has been sprayed, not by us, that's previous owner, which is a good thing. What do y'all think? Go ahead and take it on a quick cruise down the road. Good old GM ring. AC is blowing ice cold. This guy reads the temperature of the surface, not of the air. So just keep that in mind, and we have been idling. So obviously the air is going to be much colder than the temperature of the surface that the air is blowing on. So that vent is 41 degrees. So the air is obviously even cooler if the surface is at 41. I'm going to put my seat back just a hair. Put the steering wheel down. We're in the old one and got the new one there. This one we're in is going to be worth more than the new one in 3 years. All the gauges work, they don't dance. And if you've had these trucks, you know what I'm referring to. Oil pressure is good, temp's good. This truck is so smooth, so nice. Usually in our videos, you'll hear me blabbing about all the seals and gaskets and servicing and blah, blah, blah that we do to vehicles that come in, and we're only buying nice stuff, but it still has leaks and seepage. And if something is seeping here, we seal it, literally. And this truck, and I'll repeat just so you have protection, the front diff, no leaks. Rear diff, no leaks. Transmission, transfer case, valve covers, oil pan, rear main seal, nothing's leaking. So smooth. Just floats. All the interior lights work when you turn them on. The great thing about these trucks is they're obviously becoming a classic, but at the same time they're new enough with the design and the technology where you can drive this every day. They're very reliable, one of the most reliable trucks, but they're starting to get that nostalgic look and feel. So it's really the best of both worlds. It's not too old where it's uncomfortable and it doesn't run well and everything else. I mean, these are just, I'm sure if you're looking at it, I don't need to tell you about the truck, but this one right here, beautiful, beautiful example. I could go on driving for another 15 miles. You're going to see the same thing. I'm not going to bore you anymore. We're at 25 minutes on the video. I do want to say, when we shoot these videos, please make sure if you're watching this on YouTube, go to our website. That's how we sell our vehicles. We don't sell them just on the YouTube video. We don't sell them just on written content. We put together about 150 pictures of this truck, inside, outside, undercarriage, as much as we can possibly do without just being repetitive with 3 pictures of the same thing from 3 different distances. So we try to make as many pictures as we can really count for you guys to understand what you're buying. We also do very long videos like this one. We try to be as descriptive as possible. I showed you little imperfections. With all that said, please expect with any used vehicle, if there's a small paint chip or a small scratch that wasn't seen in this video, please expect that. But as you guys see, this truck is absolutely incredible. And I shouldn't have to say, what I just said, but unfortunately, you got to sort of cover yourself. What I want to do real quick too, 4-wheel drive instantly goes into 4-wheel drive right away. As I turn on the asphalt, she's definitely in 4-wheel drive. No clunks. I mean, and she's instantly out. Look at that. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful truck. So once again, go to our website, davisautosports.com, look at the pictures, look at the video, and read our description. We have written content in there that goes into detail to sort of blend everything all in. So use all 3 as a description, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to contact me at 202-491-9929. Thank you.